everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan and I'm obsessed with all things luxury skincare. If you're into luxury skincare or skincare in general, then definitely consider subscribing below, hitting the notification bell, and joining my luxury skincare family. We are always on here discussing luxury skincare, our favorite luxury skincare, what works, what doesn't, and if you don't like luxury skincare, that's cool. Still join in because I do vlogs and we have a lot of fun here on this channel. Judgment free. So let's get started. In today's video, I am going to be discussing two mists, and they are going to be the Mer The Mist and Chantecaille Rosedemai Rose Water. Guys, I love mists. I think they are so fun. They're so fresh. They're so important to my routine. Now, some people might just be like, oh, like what is a mist? Like, what is it? Just like water? Like what's so special about a mist? Like, does it really benefit your skin? In my opinion, it does, because it depends like what kind of mist you buy. Like, now there's something like, I think it's Evian. Evian has a mist, and I honestly think it's literally H2O. It's just fresh spring water. So I don't really know much about that, but these two products kind of set themselves apart from the mists of the world. Exhibit A, Mer The Mist. This is like Mer's miraclebroth infused water. It's got a magnet that in here, this little jiggling magnet that withholds the moisture, and it keeps your skin super moisturized, super balanced throughout the day. Like, this mist does more than just spritz water on your face. Like, it definitely like moisturizes your face and sets your makeup in a way that honestly I can't even describe. Like, we're gonna get into it. Then Exhibit B, Chantecaille's Rosedemai Rose Water that they specifically source 1 month out of the entire year in the south of France. It's Rosedemai. They collect these roses and then they create all of their rose water out of it. And rose in skincare, real natural rose, is good for soothing, it's good for healing, it's good for anti-inflammation. Like, there's a lot of really good benefits to having rose in your skincare routine. And especially when it's really natural, good, 100% rose water, such as Rosedemai, and it's effective rose water, because there's a lot of skincare products out there that, you know, they're called rose blah blah blah, but it's like they smell like rose, like they're fragrance, but it's like, but is it really rose though? Do you see what I'm saying? So these things deliver what they say they're delivering. What you're spraying on your face is authentic in what they're supposed to do. Does that make sense to you? This is so pure and beautiful, and I'm really a huge fan of both of these products. You guys, if you don't know me, you already know La Mer is my favorite luxury skincare brand, period. If you're new here, I'm a La Mer junkie. If you were new here, but if you've been watching forever, you know I'm a La Mer junkie. If you're new here, hi, my name is Morgan and I'm obsessed with La Mer. Also, you guys are quickly learning that I'm a big fan of Chantecaille. Big one. Big one. And I've never been a big rose skincare person, not because I don't like the ingredient. I was just never like crazy about it. Like, I was never like, oh my God, like I need rose in all my skincare. Like, I always felt like it was a little gimmicky, because I feel like a lot of brands don't do the rose ingredient right, but Chantecaille does, and I freaking love it. So let's start comparing the two already, Morgan. Stop blabbing. So we are calling this Exhibit A, but it's Mer The Mist. It's $85. $85 for a mist, which I love, but whatever. It's got the miraclebroth in it. If you don't know what the miraclebroth is, you know what? Let's just read about it. La Mer miraclebroth is what you're paying for. For the brand of La Mer. Like, that is their holy grail ingredients. No one really knows exactly how it's formulated. Miraclebroth is at the heart of every La Mer product. It's what you want on your skin. It's their perfect elixir that is designed to make you age in reverse, and it actually works. And that's basically, like, long story short, in the game of La Mer, that's what you're paying for. And everybody tries to make a big deal about La Mer, like Nivea cream is the same. Read the directions, read the ingredients. It's the same thing, but it's not. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because nobody knows exactly, pound for pound, ingredient, exactly the formulation of how to create the miracle broth. So That's point one. Miracle Broth is in this mist. It's just another gorgeous layer of Miracle Broth that you can spritz on your face. Now, the refreshing mist leaves your skin feeling hydrated and revitalized. That's what it does, and it's true to its name. It does leave my skin super hydrated. For 3.4 fluid ounces, you get $85. It's formulated with the marine botanical extracts to instantly refresh and awaken. A spritz of this revitalizing treatment helps skin feel energized and revived on contact. A live internal magnet helps continually charge the ingredients for optimal results, which I think is so freaking cool. The magnet is right here. You could see it bouncing around, and it keeps the ingredients within this mist active, which for 85 bucks, I like that. I personally like that because there's gotta be a little more, you know what I'm saying, for 85 bucks. So I'm gonna spritz this. This is hard because I'm doing a compare and contrast, but I'm gonna compare the two. I'm comparing them. Right off the bat, I do want to let you know, between the two, this packaging is plastic, okay? I don't like that with La Mer. I really want to see more glass products by La Mer, but this is plastic. This is heavy, luxe, and glass. And all of their products, when it comes to Chantecaille, with their packaging is all the same packaging they use for their luxury perfumes. So when you get a Chantecaille product, keep all of their packaging. I just want to let you know, Chantecaille's packaging is nicer than the basic La Mer line. When you get into Genaissance de La Mer, it's a little different. But when it's the main, like, classic La Mer line, such as what this line is, which, by the way, is really, really good. It's just their packaging is like a B- for me. No, we're gonna give it a B. La Mer packaging on their main line is like a B when it comes to their plastic bottles. I'm just not that big of a fan. In the packaging game, Chantecaille wins when it comes to the power of the mists. Now, this has an active live magnet though, which makes it pretty cool. But how do they perform? That's what really matters at the end of the day. So I'm gonna spritz just a little bit on my hand. Okay, and I also saved a little bit of this for this video. So you can see it kind of dripping down. Now this is a mist, so it's gonna come out super liquidy, and it's gonna come down and on contact. When you spritz it, it's not overpowering in scent, which I think is important with mist. You don't wanna like spritz perfume in your face. So it's fresh, it's light, it has a definitely slight, I don't want to call it greasy effect, but it has a slight moisturized, slight greasy effect, slight. Oily skin people, you have nothing to worry about, long story short. The thing with the La Mer mist, now that it's set into my pores right here, my skin is now soft. Once it sets, the greasiness is gone, and all that's left is my skin feeling super, super soft and hydrated. Like I can feel my hand right now soft and hydrated once the mist actually sets, and it's absolutely beautiful. So if you need that extra layer, let me see if there's no extra sheen to it, nothing like that. It's just pure softness, purely balanced, and you could actually feel a layer of hydration when using La Mer's mist. It's not a water by any means. There are nutrients in this mist. You could feel it in your skin. It's so much more than just a liquid with the La Mer mist. Now, do I think it's worth the $85 price tag? I do. I just want to see packaging get a little nicer, but honestly, the way the product itself performs in the packaging is what matters. And honestly, this is a very, very, very effective mist. Do I think this mist is pore clogging? No, I do not. It does not give me a pore clogging vibe. It comes on contact slightly greasy, but that goes away once the product sets. You have nothing to worry about. This also sets your makeup like a dream. Now, I do also want to say, when it comes to La Mer's mist and setting makeup, it's not my favorite thing to do because it's so expensive and it's only 3.4 ounces for $85. Setting my makeup with it isn't really my favorite thing, but it looks so damn good that if you're going somewhere nice and you're feeling a little cakey and you want to look good and fresh, like definitely spritz. You don't need a lot of the product. You need like 1 or 2 spritzes and you're good to go. So you'll have it a while. That just goes in line with all La Mer products per usual. Let's move on to Chantecaille. Here is Exhibit B, Chantecaillerosedemai. Now, I already kind of gave you guys the background story. I really, really like it. This brand actually sent this product to me as part of PR, and I got to go kind of behind the scenes with Chantecaille, and that's kind of how I know the packaging is made from their perfume. Like, it's all made in the same lab. Like, I learned that in one of their workshops, and I thought that was honestly quite beautiful, and I think that's good because you can reuse their packaging. So for that reason, I'm going to give their packaging an A+, and in that respect, it beats La Mer in the packaging game. A lot of people don't care, but I do, because when you're working with an $85 mist and this goes for $75, and for $75, you get 3.4 fluid ounces. So you get the same amount. This one's $85, this one's $75, $10 cheaper than this one. Now, let's talk about it. It's pure rose water. As I said before, they harvest the roses once a year in the south of France, and it's a little details in how they farm the roses. Now, that's not saying La Mer doesn't farm their sea kelp. La Mer farms their sea kelp also to create their miraclebroth elixir. Chantecaille has their own method, but their methods are totally different because they have totally different ingredients. Their big thing with this Rosedemai line is their gorgeous roses. And what I love about this mist is it's literally the whole line just in a beautiful, gorgeous mist that I can never get sick of. I freaking love using this mist day and night. I honestly want to bathe in it. I get a little crazy with it. I could spritz it all over the place. So let's just start. Let me just read you a little bit about it just so we can get a good idea of it. It's pure rose water. It's award-winning. Let's see, it's 99.9% natural. It's crafted in France with the highest quality pure botanicals. I believe it because it's quality. I could feel it on my skin. I know quality skincare. At this point in the game, I use so many expensive skincare products. Hi, I'm Morgan Talks. Nice to meet ya. And I just know, like, I know what quality feels like on my skin versus non-quality. I don't mean to upset anybody, but it's just the truth. I mean, this is the stuff I use 24/7 when I go from this stuff to like a drugstore brand or like not. Let's just use drugstore as an example. I can feel it and I can instantly tell, okay? So award-winning pure rose water is refreshing and uplifting. True and true. This rare extract of the entire Rosedemai is purifying and refreshing. It helps tired skin gain a more youthful appearance, contains 100% of the Rosedemai, including the total extract of the petals. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's the whole extract of the petal. They literally take the petals and they immerse them in a big tub of water, and they all seep in this water that they just farm from the farm, and they like extract the liquids from the petals into these bottles. I mean, it's neat. And all its essential oils, okay? It's powered by 4,000 rose petals. Hello, if you want a rose product, you buy Chantecaille's Rosedemai line, period. Okay, so that's all. I can't live without our pure rose water. It goes everywhere. I reach for it in the morning. I travel with it sprays. So that's just from the founder. You could just take this little thing everywhere. It's gorgeous. So let's put it on the back of my right hand, and I'm going to give you the results of this product upon application. So I'm going to spray it here, because if I spray it on my face, it's going to be very hard because they come out like in a spritz motion. So I'm going to spray. Oh, okay. Ooh, gorgeous. Do you see that? Okay, so it comes out beautifully. I love how it sprays and it kind of just disperses out on contact. It's not like a straight shooter. I did want to let you know that hold on, we'll go back to the La Mer. I don't like how this one sprays. It definitely doesn't disperse beautifully like the Chantecaille one. This kind of squirts straight on, and I don't like that in a mist, but okay. So this gently just disperses all over your face with just one mist squirt, which I like. So now it's setting. This has no greasy consistency upon application. It almost has a cooling effect. You immediately smell the natural rose scent. And it smells beautiful and it smells fresh. It doesn't smell cheap whatsoever. I love the way it smells. It's gorgeous. So I'm waiting for it to scent. It's cooling. It's definitely uplifting. Whereas the La Mer one, as it dried down, gave me a smoothing sensation. This is giving me like, gosh, it's giving me a cooling sensation and a hydrating sensation, but it's not giving me that soft silkiness that the La Mer gives you. Does that make sense? So, but my skin still feels beautiful. It does give me, so it's still drying actually. So we're gonna just let my hands dry. All I know is I love both of these all over my face at all times. So this doesn't give you a tacky situation either. It's just not as smooth as the La Mer, and it doesn't give you that. I don't wanna say the La Mer Mist is more of a luxury experience because this is so luxurious in its own right. So as far as the luxury experiences go, I honestly think they go hand in hand, and I think they're both worth the price, just in different ways. This will give you that greasy, silky consistency. This is gonna give you a cooling, lifting, moisturized on contact feeling, and it's gonna give you an energized burst of hydration without giving you that softness. So, which one is my favorite is the final question. The La Mer versus the Chantecaille. This question is so stinking hard for me. This one, it might be my hardest comparison yet. Oh, God, it kills me. Gosh, even when you compare them side by side, it's like, how do you choose? Because they're both so amazing in their own right. So, how do I want to put this? I want to be really thoughtful because I know you guys are watching this trying to decide which one to buy. And I really want to give you guys a good answer. Because even if you don't like the smell of rose, this isn't like your typical rose smelling product. It's almost like it's a very natural smell to it. I know that sounds cliche because it's 99.9% natural, 100% pure rose extract in here, but you smell that. Like, it's not a synthetic fragrance, cheap, like rose smell. It's beautiful, it's gentle. So, but this gives you that La Mer magic, as all La Mer products do. But the Rosedemai line is so stinking beautiful. But this has the matte magnet in it that just keeps recharging the miraclebroth, which is ultimately what you want over your body at all times anyway. And the way this sets makeup is outstanding. And this makes your skin feel like a silky dream, where this makes your skin feel like an uplifted fairy tale princess. My skin is bathing in a sunny rose garden in France. Like, I know that sounds insane, but refreshed, hydrated, and ready to take on the world versus luxurious, soft, and pampered. Because I don't want to choose La Mer just because I'm such a La Mer fan. I'm like using my La Mer lip gloss because that's not fair to Chantecaille because they came out with a banging product. But I don't want to say no to La Mer because this is also a really stinking good product. Heavier upon application, lighter upon application. You could actually, this feels like a serum almost. This feels like a serum upon application. And I could even see it having healing properties versus, this is a tough one. Verdicts in. This is very hard for me to say. This is the closest race yet. This is the closest comparison video yet. And before I give you guys my final answer, I want to let you know you cannot, under any circumstance, go wrong with any of these two. I recommend both of them. And if you could afford both of them, get both of them because they are both amazing in their own right. If you can only choose one and you only have enough money for one and you really want something La Mer wins. Oh, it kills me. I hate giving a winner. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you, guys, why. This was wild. This was the closest race ever. Closest race ever in the history of Morgan Talks' channel. And I'm going to tell you why I ended up just picking La Mer just now as I sprayed them both. It's because La Mer can do more. La Mer, this is better for anti-aging. It's better hydration in the end, I feel. It's heavier. It's not heavy like it's bad, but it's just the miracle broth, the recharging, the nutrients in the miracle broth that can give you that anti-aging. I can see the miracle broth within this. It's so evident in the ingredients. I could feel it on my skin. This can be a very healing product. It could heal burns. It could heal wounds. I definitely could see this one doing the same, but not like La Mer. I just see the La Mer product being able to do more anti-aging wise. I think it's slightly more hydrating than the Rosedemai. I think it can heal you and soothe your skin slightly better than the Rosedemai. If it's summertime and you are combo skin, you know, definitely check out this one. But in the end, overall, I think La Mer Mist wins the battle of the luxury face mists this round on Morgan Talks' channel. You guys, this was stressful for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Both of these are winners in my eyes. It's just, in my opinion, slightly, La Mer won this race, like slightly, like this is how they crossed the finish line, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys pick whichever one you guys choose. Honestly, you can't go wrong. If you guys are going to consider buying these as Christmas gifts, definitely go for it. You can't go wrong with either. Definitely go for it. They're both beautiful products, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. I think I had fun. I don't even know. I'm like sweating, and it was like crazy. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and have fun, and don't forget to subscribe definitely for more videos like this. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I love chatting with you guys, and until next time, stay hydrated, stay luxe, stay glowing, and stay fresh. Bye, lovelies. Mwah.